There are thousands of Ethiopian developers who could have built the next Facebook. They didn't. Not because they aren't smart enough, because the system made it nearly impossible. So I built something, and I think it might change how Ethiopian developers build forever. If you're a developer or a founder in Ethiopia, and if you tried building something and monetizing it, you know exactly what I'm about to tell you. In Ethiopia, there's no such term as a startup. To be considered a startup, you need to minimize your risk and you need to start low. But in order to build something and monetize it, you need to accept payments. And in Ethiopia, in order to accept payments, you need payment gateways. And to integrate your platform with payment gateways, you need a business license. And that business license requires capital, it requires office and bureaucracy too. So I can say there's no such term as a startup. And to take those huge risks before you even know if your startup is going to make actual money is not going to be fair. Me personally, I have launched more than 5 startups in the past few years, and this is the exact pain point I have faced for each startup. I remember for my first project, we registered a PLC license to accept online payments and it didn't go well. We couldn't make any penny out of that project, and 3 years passed, we couldn't even close that license. So let me clarify the problem for you. If you're a developer or a founder from Ethiopia watching this, in order to build something and monetize it, you can't just do that without taking those huge risks. So I built something for us. Say hello to LUMi. LUMi is a market platform where developers and founders can build tools, platforms, and integrate them inside the LUMi runtime marketplace. And LUMi has its own SDK, so anyone can build and monetize their tools just from their bedroom. And let me give you a brief comparison with LUMi and without LUMi. Without LUMi, to monetize your softwares and to accept payments online, you need to have a trade license, and to have a trade license, you need to have capital, you need to set up an office, and you need to cover other costs too. So without LUMi, you can't actually check if people are going to pay for using your services without taking those huge risks. But with LUMi, you can do that with just your code. So LUMi has its own marketplace list. When you integrate your apps inside LUMi, it's going to get listed like this. You're gonna have your own branding choices, your own description, your own slogan, and also you're gonna have your own profile page so that users can give you feedback and give you comments about your tools. And also you're gonna have your own dedicated URL so that you can share this link with your audience. And it also has a documentation website. I'm not going to share about the documentation and the integration in this video because the platform is in beta test, but if you're interested, leave a comment below and I'm going to post other videos explaining the integration process. So here on the documentation, you have everything you need to integrate your tools inside LUMi, and you also have a dashboard to track your earnings. You can integrate 1000 apps here. There's no limit here on creativity, so you can host as much as apps as you can. And also LUMi has a sandbox runtime so that you can test your apps before actually making them live inside the LUMi runtime. Let's zoom out a little bit and let me tell you the vision. Imagine with LUMi, anyone, literally anyone, even a 14-year-old kid from his bedroom can build software and monetize it here. And also for founders and developers, it's going to be a really useful tool. Even for me, I've started using it to validate my ideas. Especially for founders, it's going to be really useful to validate your MVPs. Instead of taking those huge risks, you can validate your MVPs easily here. So LUMi is currently on its beta test. It's not fully launched yet, but if you're interested in integrating your apps here, make sure to comment below and I'm going to reach out. If you want to also check the milestones and the progress the platform has, make sure to follow me on my other social platforms like LinkedIn and Telegram. I share continuous progress and milestones about LUMi there, so make sure to follow me there too. I'm gonna put the links in the description. Thanks for watching the full video.